tracing, quarantine and treatment, while keeping first responders safe, combined with measures to restrict movement and contact. A response that delivers universal access to treatment and vaccines when they are ready. It is essential that developed countries immediately assist those less developed to bolster their health systems and their response capacity to stop transmission. Otherwise, we face the nightmare of the disease spreading like wildfire in the global south, with millions of deaths and the prospect of the disease re-emerging where it was previously suppressed. Let us remember that we are only as strong as the weakest health system in our interconnected world. I am particularly concerned with the African continent, and I strongly encourage the G20 to move ahead with the G20 Africa initiative as proposed at the summit. Second, we must tackle the devastating social and economic dimensions of this crisis with a focus on the most affected: women, older persons, youth, low-wage workers, small and medium enterprises, the informal sector and vulnerable groups, especially those in humanitarian and conflict settings. We must see countries not only united to beat the virus, but also to tackle its profound consequences. That means designing fiscal and monetary policies able to support the direct provision of resources to workers and households, the provision of health and unemployment insurance, scaled up social protection, and support to businesses to prevent bankruptcies and massive job losses. What is needed is a large-scale, coordinated and comprehensive multilateral response amounting to at least 10% of global GDP. Developed countries can do it by themselves, and some are indeed doing so. But we must massively increase the resources available to the developing world by expanding the capacity of the International Monetary Fund, namely through the issuance of special drawing rights, and the other financial international institutions, to rapidly inject resources into the countries that need them. Coordinated swaps among central banks can also bring liquidity to emerging economies. And debt alleviation must be a priority, including immediate waivers on interest payments for 2020. The United Nations system is fully mobilized, providing guidance for global efforts, supporting country responses, and placing our supply chains at the world's disposal. And to support our efforts, the United Nations is establishing a new multi-partners trust fund for COVID-19 response and recovery to support low and middle-income countries to respond to the emergence and recover from the socio-economic shock. UN resident coordinators worldwide will be the drivers of the UN response on the ground, ensuring that the wide and diverse expertise and assets of the United Nations system are used in the most efficient and effective way to support countries. Finally, when we get past this crisis, which we will face a choice. We can go back to the world as it was before, or deal decisively with those issues that make us all unnecessarily vulnerable to crisis. Our roadmap is the 2030 Agenda and the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The recovery from COVID-19 crisis must lead to a different economy. Everything we do during and after this crisis must be with a strong focus on building more equal, inclusive and sustainable economies and societies that are more resilient in the face of pandemics, climate change, and the many other global challenges we face. What the world needs now is solidarity. With solidarity, we can defeat the virus and build a better world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sir, a number of journalists are asking similar questions. The message you're delivering in this report is very similar to the message to the G20 leaders last week. What has been their response from President Trump, Angela Merkel, and others? And is there a financial goal for the COVID-19 recovery fund you're launching?
I think that the G20 was a step in the right direction, but I think we are still very far from where we need to be to effectively fight the COVID-19 worldwide worldwide and to be able to tackle the negative impacts on the global economy and the global societies. First,
that's the UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, talking of the need to share responsibility to the impacts of the coronavirus. It was a call to action, he said. He talked of the prospect of the pandemic spreading like wildfire in the global south unless more is done, threatening millions. And it said that a large-scale multilateral response was required to the tune of 10% of global GDP. Let's bring in James Bayes, who's listening in. And James, what did you make of what the Secretary-General had to say?
It's the last thing you said, Nick, that the Secretary-General said that I think is the key one. 10% of global GDP. That is a massive amount of money, is what the Secretary-General now says needs to be mobilised to deal with the disease, but also the social and economic effects of the disease around the world, particularly in the most vulnerable communities around the world. Remember, this is on top of the Secretary-General a week ago launching a $2 billion fund for the immediate humanitarian crises. They are very concerned about those in conflict zones. They're very concerned about those living in refugee communities. It's worth noting that the UN Security Council has been meeting in recent days virtually. They had a meeting about Gaza. They had a meeting about Syria in the last few hours. They've been meeting about Afghanistan. And the message in all those places that the Security Council is getting is if some of these war-torn places were to get COVID-19, it's going to be so much worse than it would be in the developed world, which has so far taken the brunt, countries with more sophisticated medical systems. Let me just tell you one fascinating statistic that I saw in the last couple of hours from the Norwegian Refugee Council. It is telling us, you know, there's this big push on in Italy, in the UK, the US to try and get ventilators. Well, in the Central African Republic, they have 5 million people. They don't have a big problem with COVID-19 yet. Though the shocking figure is that for 5 million people, they have just 3 ventilators.
That is just staggering and deeply concerning. James, appreciate your time. Thanks very much. James Bayes there at UN headquarters. From New York, let's spin across the Atlantic to the United Kingdom, to Downing Street. And the UK's Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove is speaking right now.
Devices to support affected patients. And a team from Oxford University are also developing related technology. And in our determination to prevent as many patients